All right, here we go. ETS Speed Loader Cam. This is a 13 round magazine from Smith & Wesson Shield Plus. Get in there so it clicks home. Pick up some rounds with it. I'll show you all that later. Put the cam. I call this the cam because it's a cam speed loader, and this acts as a cam. A cam is something that rotates or slides. So I'm assume that cam loader, this is the cam, this is the shaft, cam shaft, and there's the magazine, and here's the rounds, and in they go. So I just put 5 rounds in. I wanted to do that first. I'm going to put another 5 in. That actually went in pretty good. Hold it against your stomach, and oh boy, it's not, there we go. So I've actually got 10 rounds into the 13 round magazine. The reason I started the video by loading the rounds is because, boy, it took me a while, quite a learning curve to figure out how to get this thing to run smoothly. I have oil in, you're supposed to oil this groove. So I ended up putting oil everywhere to help it to slide more efficiently, including in here. So what we have here, as I said, is the ETS Speed Loader Cam, and I used to have a Maglula, and that's fine. And actually, this day and age of shortage of rounds, this is really a range tool. At home, I don't mind loading this magazine up by hand. You know, I'm just going to load it once. But, you know, if I'm at the range and I'm shooting more ammunition and I want to load faster, then I'll use this here. So that's how it works. You use this groove part here. You slide over the rounds. It picks up the rounds, and you hold it upside down like this. You insert a magazine in this end in the proper orientation. You put the cam over there and push them home. Of course, I didn't have a magazine there, but I'm just showing you push them home. Like I said, the reason I started this video loading that mag was because I would get up to this point and try to load it, and I had a hard time loading it. So it, as I said, it does have a learning curve. I think it's useful for range use. If you have, you know, sore thumbs from loading or having a hard time getting all the rounds into your magazine, then this could help. Now they were selling, I see these things are making a resurgence, and I see them selling for $39. It's just plastic or polymer, whatever you want to call it. This just simply rides on a groove and has this ram here on it, and it just rams the ammo into the magazine. So I see them for $39, $40, even $29. But on eBay, I found this ETS brand for $10.98, including shipping. So I figured I'd give it a try, and it does have a learning curve. I practiced for probably half an hour and did probably 8 or 9 mags, and I wasn't always successful with it, but I kept going with it to see, man, is this thing really going to be any good, or, you know, worth the hassle or worth the work to, you know, use it. So here's the Smith & Wesson's little tight going in there, 13 round magazine. Then pop it on home. I guess you can hold these little handles here and kind of squeeze to hold the magazine on. Then you take it upside down like that, slide over the rounds just like I did, but this time you pick up the rounds, put the cam on through the little hole, and push it against your stomach, and push them on home. So I say once you practice with this, it might be worth it as a range tool to speed up loading. I know these guys that do the torture test with, you know, 1,000 rounds, and I see the guys in the background loading the magazines up by hand. This would be something great for the torture test. Once you get the hang of it, you can load a 10 round magazine in, you know, 10 seconds or so, you know, or 13 round magazine in, 5 seconds, once you get efficient with it. But there it is. ETS Speed loader cam. Zoom, zoom. It's starting to work better. It's kind of breaking it in a little bit. But man, sometimes I feel like I have two left hands, when I'm doing stuff. But I'm getting it to work now. So if you're interested in this, just go to eBay. You can probably find it for 11 bucks, including shipping. And maybe save your thumbs on loading these new magazines, save for the Shield Plus, to get to 13. And I can do it, but I have pretty tough hands, and it doesn't really hurt my thumb. But I just, again, thought as a range tool, this might come in handy to help load magazines faster, especially if you're paying range fees. Why waste, 15 minutes of your time loading mags when maybe you can get the mags loaded in 3 or 4 minutes. So there you have it. Thanks for watching.